Good morning, and just a life tip for today. One of the things that I recognize that there's a scripture in Philippians chapter 4, verse 12, 13, where Paul talks about, he says that like I know how to be abound and I know how to be abased, which means I know how to have a lot, I know how to have a little. He said, I know I've learned to both be hungry and to be full, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But the interesting thing about that, right? And I post this on many platforms. I know a lot of people follow me on LinkedIn. The interesting thing about that concept is it's especially what we see now, right? With federal employees, we see layoffs in the private sector. One of the challenges that we have is that every time we get a promotion, we live in our promotion. Every time we get a new paycheck, we live in a new paycheck. But when we have to think about the fact that like if we were comfortable, right? And if we were in a state of everything was taken care of and we were happy, if we learned how to stay in that state, if we didn't just keep acquiring more and spending more, we would have less anxiety about tomorrow. Because more often we've already had enough to take care of our essential needs, but we have this constant desire, this constant dopamine, right? Dopamine never is full. It's always a desire to have and to get. Dopamine is never satisfied. So we're constantly trying to acquire more. So we have to learn that like our position is not promised for tomorrow. Our income is not promised for tomorrow. Our investments are not promised for tomorrow. So we should probably learn how to be satisfied with what we have today. And if more than anything, live below our means. When I tell my mentees anything, the one thing that we have to achieve is to figure out how to live below our means so that we don't have to be praying for maintaining a particular lifestyle because we've already been given a lot. Regardless of where you are in your life, regardless of what you make, you still have more than someone else. But it's what we do with that more in the season that we have it is what prepares us on how we wind up living in the seasons when we don't. So learn how to live on less and stay below your lifestyle. Have a blessed day.